All right, Carrie. Yeah, it'd be lovely if you could use your wisdom mind, but you can't. And it's the same thing as you're at the bottom of the staircase, and it'd be lovely if in one step I could get to the top, but you can't. You have to go step by step by step. So the reason that we do not use the wisdom mind is because it's like the loud sound drowns out the quiet sound. So wisdom is a quiet thought, intuition, a little thing. But then the louder sounds of the ego and the even louder sound of the body with each of their demands drown out wisdom. Wisdom is you don't eat chocolate cake for breakfast. But it was my birthday last week, so I ate the leftover chocolate cake for breakfast yesterday. Um, the body won. It doesn't, obviously it's not a tragic thing, but it's as an example. So we have the different components and parts of our being that drown out wisdom because they require sacrifice. They require doing something we don't like or not doing what we do like. And so the wisdom knows better, but the body and the ego have their own preferences. So this is why we don't go directly to the wisdom mind, because you can't hear it, because the other two, the body mind and ego mind, are yelling much louder and drowning it out. Our work is about balancing the different aspects of our being such that we can or will follow wisdom more often. But it's climbing the staircase. You have to do bit by bit. Unfortunately, New Agey stuff and the twisted misinterpretations of spiritual teachings say that you're already enlightened, you just don't know it. In effect, that's true. But in order to know it, you've got to go through a lot of steps up that staircase. Or they say you can, you're really God and you're really a spirit and all of this and you're perfect. And it's like saying I'm really a multi-millionaire or a billionaire. It's just I don't remember where I left the money. It's the same thing. You're not rich. Maybe you have a soul and a spirit and you're a spark of divine light and you're God and this and that. Yeah, but if you can't access it, if you are too far from it, you don't know where it is, then it's as if you don't have it. You are not that. All you are is what you can access. And what you can access is, at this point, pretty much, like most humans, your ego and your body mind, your intellect. So that is what we work on. Once we have mastered these things, then we can proceed to hopefully be able to find our directions. For example, can you navigate an airplane? Maybe you can't. I can. Why? I went to school. I studied. I practiced. So I know how to read navigation maps. I know how to use aviation instruments, right? Because I went through the process of study and learning. The wisdom mind is access to our higher nature is exactly the same. We have to go through the process of understanding and mastering the body and the ego so that we can then use, so to speak, use or access wisdom. And this is why people fail. Everybody is trying to go from the bottom step to the top step in one big leap. And usually they fall down and break their teeth and their nose on the stairs halfway up. So our work is a lot more slower and not as exciting, perhaps. But in answer to your question, we are designed in a way, and to Barnaby's question and Chris's comments, we are designed in a way, and we have to deal with the design that we are. Why we are this way, what came first, animal, wisdom, this and that, totally irrelevant questions. You don't waste time on these questions because you're not capable of answering or comprehending the answer if it were given to you. So we just work with what we have, and if we work diligently enough, we may then be able to proceed to something a little more profound.